ربي أعوذ بك من همزات الشياطين وأعوذ بك ربي أن يحضرون. Today I am going to read from verse 94 of Surah Al-Araf, the elevations. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And we did not send to a city any prophet save to take its people with affliction and adversity, that they might be humbled. Then we changed the place of evil for good until they increased and said, surely adversity and prosperity touched our fathers, and we seized them suddenly when they perceived not. And had the people of the cities believed and feared Allah, we would have opened upon them blessings from the sky and from the earth, but they denied. So we seized them for what they earned. Did then the people of the cities feel secure from the coming of our might upon them by night while they slept? Or did the people of the cities feel secure from the coming of our might upon them at midday while they played? Did they feel secure from the plan of Allah? And none feels secure from the plan of Allah save the losing pupil. Does it not guide those who inherit the land after its pupil, that if we willed, we would strike them for their sins, and we seal their hearts so they hear not? Those are the cities, some of whose reports we narrate to you, and their messengers had come to them with clear evidence, but they were not to believe in what they had rejected before. Thus Allah seals the hearts of those who disbelieve. And we found not for most of them any place, but we found most of them defiantly disobedient. Then we raised up after them Musa with our signs to Fir'aun and his eminent ones. But they were unjust towards them. Then see how was the final outcome of the workers of corruption. And Musa said, O Fir'aun, indeed I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. I am obligated Ascribe not to Allah save the truth. I have come to you with clear evidence from your Lord. So send with me the children of Israel, said he. If you have brought signs, bring you it if you be of those who speak the truth. And he cast his stick, and then was it a clear serpent. And he drew out his hand, and then was it white for the observers. Said the eminent ones of the people of Fir'aun, indeed, this is a learned sorcerer. He would turn you out of your land. What then do you command? They said, delay him and his brother, and send into the towns gatherers, to bring to you every learned sorcerer. And the sorcerers came to Fir'aun. They said, there should be a reward for us if we be the victors. Said he, yeah, and you will be of those brought near. They said, O Musa, will you cast, or will we be the ones who cast? He said, cast. And when they cast, they bewitched the eyes of the people, and put fear into them, and produced a great sorcery. And we instructed Musa, cast your stick, and then it swallowed up what they falsified. And the truth was established, and what they made become vain. Thereupon they were defeated and turned about disgraced. And the sorcerers fell in submission. They said, we believe in the Lord of all worlds, the Lord of Musa and Harun. Said Fir'aun, you believe in him before I gave you permission? This is a scheme you schemed in the town, that you might turn out its people. But you will come to know. I will cut off your hands and your feet on alternate sides. Then I will put you to death upon a stake altogether. They said, indeed, we are being returned to our Lord. You do not take revenge on us, save we believed in the signs of our Lord when they came to us. Our Lord, pour out patience upon us, and cause us to die as once submitted. And the eminent ones among the people of Fir'aun said, Will you leave Musa and his people to work corruption in the land and leave you and your gods? Said he. We will kill their sons and spare their women, and indeed we are subjugators over them. And Musa said to his people, seek help in Allah and be patient. Indeed, the earth belongs to Allah. He gives it for an inheritance to whom He wills among His servants. And the final outcome is for those who are Allah conscious. They said, we have been tortured before you come to us, and after you have come to us, said he, it may be that your Lord will destroy your enemy and make you successors in the earth, so he might see how you do. And we seized the house of Fir'aun with drought and loss of crops, that they might take heed. And when good came to them, they said, this is ours. And if evil befell them, they saw an omen in Musa and those with him. In truth, their omen was but with Allah, but most of them know not. And they said, whatever sign you bring to bewitch us with it, we will not believe you. And we sent upon them the flood, and the locusts, and the lice, and the frogs, and the blood, signs set out and detailed, but they were proud, and they were an evil-doing people. And when the scars came upon them, they said, O Musa, call you to your Lord for us regarding his promise to you. If you remove these scars from us, we will believe you and send the children of Israel with you. But when we removed the scars from them to a term they were to reach, then they broke the word, and we took retribution from them and drowned them in the sea, because they belied our signs and were heedless to them. And we caused the people who were suppressed to inherit the east of the land and its west, which we had blessed. And the most fair word of your Lord was fulfilled to the children of Israel because of their patience. And we annihilated what Fir'aun and his people wrought, and what they built. And we passed the children of Israel through the sea, and they came upon a people devoted to things fashioned, which they had. They said, O Musa, make you for us an obey, like they have obeys. He said, you are a pupil in ignorance. This doomed to ruin is what they are in, and vain is what they did. He said, shall I seek for you and obey other than Allah when He has favored you above all mankind, and when we delivered you from the house of Fir'aun? They were afflicting you with an evil punishment, killing your sons and sparing your women. And in that was a great trial from your Lord.